Hello, my name is Juliet Rodriguez, and I'll be filming a video on how I think COVID has affected my overall college experience. So I graduated in 2019, just before COVID had hit, right? I'd graduated, I was going to community college. I was happy because I was like, oh, we graduated high school, and was excited to start a new chapter in my life going to college. The first semester, I would say, went pretty well. It was just all new to me, all this kind of freedom going to community college, the way you can choose your classes. It wasn't like high school. Similar, you can choose any classes or your time, your schedule. First semester went pretty well. I would say I made a few good friends. Then, 2020 hits, right? Around February, COVID hits the US. A lot of weird things are happening. I didn't think much of that would be so impactful in our lives until now, to this day, 2021, and for sure going on. When they announced, we're going to close the school, I believe it was the March 14th. It was a Friday. No, it was Friday. I believe it was Friday the 13th, March 2020. So we got a message on Canvas for everyone to say, all classes will be remote. And we got the message. We were advised it would be only for temporarily to see what was happening with COVID. Turns out the temporary time, it turned to almost whole 2 years of the college experience being remotely online. For this time, I would say, in a way, it kind of did help me because I kind of like learning on my own online. But also, I really enjoy going to class in person because you get to meet a lot of new people and engage like nothing similar than online. It can be very different, very hard to engage with people. In person, it's very much different, the one-on-one action. Although it is very time-consuming because online, I love how you can choose your schedule. A lot of classes do have a Zoom lecture that you must attend. But other than that, the classwork can be done within your own schedule as long as you fit in and get it in by the due date. As if actual classes, you have to get it done probably the day of class sometimes. But I would say I did enjoy it at first. For some classes, I love it, right? Because some of them, you don't really need the one-on-one necessarily. But for some classes, like math, I just really needed the one-on-one because online, it's very hard for me to focus on stronger materials. For my history class and English class, it was not that hard. It was kind of a breeze. But when it came to math, and I believe it was like one science class. It was a science class. I found it a little difficult because I do always have a lot of questions. It takes longer for me to get more information processed, or I'm more of a visual learner, hands-on learner sometimes. So for me not to be in person, it was very difficult. But I feel like I managed pretty well. I must admit I did fail one or two classes because my work schedule was very hectic. I was working like 40 hours a week and then trying to fit school in. It was very difficult. So, I did have my downs, but, you can't let that affect you necessarily all the time. So I must say it's been a good wild ride, but I've managed to pull through with all the COVID and everything going online. But I would say I'm still grateful that we can still have the opportunity to do stuff online and manage on your own time.